Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly horoscope tarot forecast with me, Stella Wilde. This is for the week of September 10th through the 18th. So I'm Stella Wilde, this is my lovely assistant Ariel, and we are here to bring you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. So for this weekly, it's a little bit extended weekly forecast, watch for your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, and your Venus sign if you so desire. One of the major planetary energies that is happening this week is Venus is going into Scorpio on September 10th. And the moon will also be in Scorpio on the 10th and 11th. So if you have Scorpio strong in your chart, pay attention to those 2 days. All right, so find a comfortable position like Miss Thing here and get ready. And let's dive into your reading. Check the timestamps for your exact sign. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on for you. September 10th through the 18th. What is happening in your world? Aries, what is going on? Let's see. What do we got going on? We got a 9 of Wands, working hard. And Judgment. Okay, so, and the 20th is here. So, of course, this is going to go till the 18th. The full moon is on the 20th. So, interesting that that came out. So, you are really burning the candle at both ends. You're coming to the end of a major cycle. There is a turning point that's happening. You're going to see that this week. You know, Venus is entering that 8th house of yours, which is, of course, about sex, death, transformation, etc. So, and we got the Judgment here, which to me is a very scorpionic, Plutonian type energy, very karmic, of course, as well with the Judgment. But it is about you know, the new life beginning. So the 9 is here, so you're almost at the end of this particular cycle. There is likely to be an important decision that you're going to be making. You may get inklings of that decision this week coming up that is likely to come to a head on the 20th with the Judgment here. Let's see what else we have. Let's put that aside. Let's pull a couple more cards from the top. Let's see what else we got going on. All right, so we have Hangman, Piscean energy, the Strength card, Leo, and the 6 of Wands. Gorgeous. Okay, Aries, this is great. So something that has been, you know, kind of been hanging in the balance, something that's been held up. This could even go back to Pisces season, but this is also a time marker for that full moon. This is the Pisces energy here with the Hangman. This is the Judgment. This is, of course, both the Hangman and Strength are about patience. I know you guys have been super patient and waiting for an important change and important news coming in. But the news is coming, and look at this. The 6 of Wands is here. So victory, success, joyful news. This is very nice. Joyful news that's going to make your heart very, very happy with this Strength card here. Now, this Strength card could refer to, you know, a very important heart's desire. This could refer to something to do with your physical well-being. This could refer to something to do with a Leo individual, something that goes back to Leo season. We even have something that could go back to Pisces season, so back to March also here. So very, very nice energies. You know, something about 6 months ago that you started, and now it's finally, you're finally getting the news. You're finally getting the go ahead. So this is great. So, you know, the Hangman is a linchpin energy. You're poised on the cusp here. I like the Hangman to refer, I liken the Hangman, I compare it to being in a cocoon, being in this protective cocoon, this suspended animation. But the Hangman is very spiritual. So the universe has put you kind of in a limbo because, you know, there were other things maybe working behind the scenes that you were not aware of that had to line up. I mean, I think you've done everything you could possibly do. You got the Strength here, you got the 9 of Wands. So, you know, you have been working very hard to manifest this particular change. And here it is. The 6 of Wands is coming on in. Victory, success, riding high. In this particular deck, you know, I switch up the decks I use every week. I always kind of tune in. I'm like, what deck should I use? And Spirit lets me know. This one is very much about joy because it's the hummingbird and this is the throat chakra. So this, yes, it's still victory and success, but this is really deep personal joy to the point where you just want to burst out in song. You just want to announce it from the rooftops. Like, here it is. This is what's happening. This is what's going down. So gorgeous energies here. Keep doing whatever you've been doing. The Nine of Wands here. I know that you're kind of getting a little frustrated, a little tired, but this is not the time to give up. All right. I know with this Nine of Wands here. All right. But you're strong. You got the strength. This is not time to give up. Keep doing what you're doing. I really feel there's going to be some sort of big news coming in around that full moon. This is further corroborated. I believe this came out in your monthly readings also. So hold the line, stay the course, keep doing what you're doing, and be inspired, be inspired with this energy, especially with this possible potential outcome here, and keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I think something big is about to burst into your world. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on for you. So Venus is moving into your 7th house. So this could bring some interesting news about relationships. You could be feeling a little loved up, something going on. Business partner, maybe. Some money coming from a business situation, business relationship, connection. All right, let's see what we have for you, Taurus. September 10th through the 18th. What is going on, Taurus? We have a Judgment, and I shuffled. Aries just got that. And we have a 5 of Pentacles. All right, so we have some energy here, of course, about making some decisions not to settle for less, the 5 of Pentacles here. All right, so this is also when the full moon in Pisces is going to be happening, which is your 11th house of hopes and wishes and dreams. So there's something here like, again, you are wanting to get out of a situation that has either been problematic with finances, problematic with your well-being, problematic maybe even with your love life, all right, with this 5 of Pentacles. Let's pull some more energies from the top, see what we have. All right, we got a King of Wands. We have a 3 of Wands. And we have the Pluto. We got the Scorpio energy. Wow. Okay, so there is a big transformation on the way. Whatever this situation is for you, whatever this 5 of Pentacles situation is. So you can read the King of Wands as an actual person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can also read it as getting your mojo back, getting your fire back, or your fire, as I like to call it, okay? So getting that passion back in your life. The 3 of Wands is here also after this. So this is about something that's about to manifest. You're looking for it on the horizon. Is it coming? So I feel like this time period is going to be essential for you to kind of, shift some energy here. Shift out this 5 of Pentacles. Shift this feeling of lack, of woe is me, pity party, like type energy, all right? I know things have been a little difficult. The Judgment card is here. That's not always easy energy. It can be very kind of heavy, heavy karmic type energy. But I feel like this week it's really about just focusing on the positive, focusing on what gives you life, what gives you light, and what gives you passion. It could be a person involved as well. So there could be some sort of, because Venus is going into your 7th house, there could be some new passionate connection. And here's the Scorpio energy over here that could really transform your life. I mean, this might not be coming until maybe more toward, that full moon, because of the 3 for me, like the 3rd week, and we have the 20 here. So, it could be more around that time frame, but I do feel like you're going to get your mojo back this week. You're ready for a big leap of transformation. If you're looking at this from a business perspective, because 3 of Wands is often associated with that, and King of Wands is the entrepreneurial, like the ace, the ace entrepreneurial card. He's like, super manifester when it comes to business, because he doesn't take no for an answer and he goes after what he wants, as does the Queen of Wands. So there's something here as well, like you're going to turn your back on this situation, whatever this 5 of Pentacles is. You're going to say to yourself, enough is enough. I got to focus on my future. I got to start making some money moves. I got to start getting my act together and look and know that my history, is my past. It's not going to determine my future. So this is very hopeful energy. I think you're going to be very fired up and inspired, Three of Wands, to, again, start looking toward your future, your business life, money life, and make some important changes. You have 2 cards here of big change energy, but it's going to be up to you. The thing that's going to bring that change in quicker, I feel, for you, Taurus, is about really aligning with that heart chakra, that passion that you're going to feel for, if you're going to start a new business, you got to be feeling it in your heart. If you're not, it's going to be same old. It's going to just bring you right back to the 5 of Pentacles from these particular energies. So some of you might be waiting on a fire sign. It looks like that's about to maybe manifest. I think that there could be an important change. If you're dealing with a fire sign in a romantic sense, there could be an important change in Scorpio season with this individual. But you've got to wait till Scorpio season, because Mercury goes retrograde end of this month and all of Libra season. So, and maybe that's why we also have this 3 of Wands here, because this is, again, about looking, you're still waiting for the ship to kind of come onto the horizon. So there will be, I think, this is romantic and you've been feeling left out in the cold with some sort of romantic situation, especially with fire sign, it is likely that situation may transform. But again, I would wait until Scorpio season. My personal feeling is don't wait on anybody. I mean, really, unless there's some extenuating circumstance. But if it's like they're just, jerking your chain or just, giving you a story, and especially if they've treated you not well in the past because of that 5 of Pentacles, talk to the hand. I mean, seriously, you don't need that, Taurus. I mean, you deserve the best. So if that's a situation, in my opinion, use that death energy to be like, no more of that in my life. I want the real, the true, the pure. And you could really have that with Venus going into your 7th house as of September 10th. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on for you for the week of September 10th through the 18th, our extended weekly forecast. All right, Gemini. So what do we have going on for you? So we have Venus going into your 6th house of work and well-being. All right. Let's see what else is going on for Gemini. This Judgment, I've done this, I shuffled, and this has come up again. And here's your King of Swords. So this Judgment has come up now for Aries, Taurus, and now you. And I shuffled. Very interesting energy. So the full moon, again, is on the 20th. Your energy's popping in here. So there is some sort of very important new beginning, some maybe point of no return, some sort of decision that you're going to be making. The information, because your energy is showing up, the intel, the info, whatever you need to make this decision is likely to be coming in fast and furious this week, the 10th through the 18th. All right, so let's see what else we have going on for you. Okay, because of course your energy does represent that information. And also this big bird is here. This big bird is coming in to help you see something from a new perspective. Could be interesting. Queen of Wands. We have the Tower. Wow. And we have the 4 of Wands. Okay. So there could be something going on with a fire sign in your life. I know it's showing up as the Queen here, but it doesn't matter. You can read it either way. All right. There could be some very surprising situation that manifests with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could have to do with their home situation. This could also be the sudden decision to move in together. That's the other thing with this 4. The 4 of Wands is a good card. So, and I always say the Tower, you have to look at it in context. It is not always bad. All right, so the Tower can be just some sudden decision to 4 of Wands. This could also be a sudden decision to go run away and get married, elope, very possible. Suddenly, yeah, you know what? Let's move in together. The other possibility, because the Queen of Wands is here, and she is a lot about manifesting business, being an entrepreneur, just as the King of Wands is. There could be you have this sudden brainwave idea because of this energy coming in here and the Tower can also be these lightning flashes of brainwave ideas that are amazing. You could get some amazing idea for some sort of home-based business because the Four of Wands is here. So the home energy. And this Venus is moving into that 6th house of work that may be quite wonderful for you to start judgment, make a decision, and start some sort of passion project. That's the other thing with the Queen of Wands. A passion project, home-based business, something like that. And you could make that decision just like very quickly. But the thing is, it's probably been percolating away in your mind for a while because of the Judgment here. All right, so you probably had a few ideas and your energy showing up. So I think, sometimes when things have kind of been percolating under the surface and we take action on them in the outside world, it looks like it's sudden to other people, but actually it's been part of our consciousness for a while. So it may take other people by surprise. A success of yours may take other people by surprise as well with this weekly energy. But what I feel, I think your own enthusiasm could be, for a business idea, for a new person, the next level of the relationship, if you're involved with somebody, especially fire, it really could take you by surprise. You could be kind of, caught off guard a little bit by some sort of passionate response, either yours or someone's to you as well. All right. But this is very, very favorable energy depending, you got to apply the energies to your life, as I always say, depending on what, you have going on. But very, very nice. Very nice energies. All right, Cancer, let's see what we have going on for you. In the week of September 10th through the 18th, Venus is moving into your 5th house. Love, romance, creativity. Let's see what energies we have going on for you. Oh, we got some Pluto. We got the Death card. And we got the Empress. Very interesting. Okay. So there's some sort of very interesting transformative energy in terms of your love, money, creativity, life. All right. I got to pull some more cards, but the Empress is, of course, about nurturing, about motherhood. So there could be a change, and the 5th house rules children also. So there could be some sort of change, transformation happening, with your children this week. It's the type of thing where, they could be having growing pains. They could be going off to college. They could be going off to join the military. They could be going, etc. They're transforming in some way. This could also be some important change you're making to your business life, especially if you own your own business. There may be some sort of change in the way you're going to approach your business, especially with some important, because it's the major arcana showing up here, some major important initiative that you want to embark upon for your business. So this could be like a new product, a new service. You're kind of maybe changing direction a little bit, something going on with that. All right, let's see. Let's pull a few more cards. Pisces energy, the Hangman. So something, you've been waiting to change something. The Star. Look at these major arcanas coming out. And the Nine of Pentacles. Good energy here. The Star and the Nine of Pentacles. This is fabulous. All right, this is what I feel, Cancer. Your patience is going to be rewarded. There is something here that's undergoing a massive transformation. This could be your role as a mother. This could be your role as a creator or a creative. This could be your role as a business owner, whatever it is. All right. There is something that you're going through a spiritual transformation in terms of one of those roles. All right. I think this next week ahead, you're going to really see how you need to slow down a tiny bit. And you need to tune in spiritually and psychically and intuitively to what's going on in your soul. All right, wherever your soul is. I always point to the heart. But whatever's going on with you in your soul, there is something that you're having a change of heart, I feel, about something. You're having kind of a spiritual metamorphosis. And we have that also with this Star over here. All right. So the star for me, I mean, such gorgeous energies are showing up here. And this is huge because there's 4 major arcanas. This week is going to be big for you to kind of recalibrate, regroup, especially on a very spiritual level. The full moon on the 20th is going to be in your 9th house of the higher mind, of the spiritual also. So it's about tuning into your next right path, the star. Where do you feel most aligned? And the thing is, though, you got to get, this is Scorpio here, and Scorpio is about brutal honesty. You got to get brutally honest with yourself. You're showing up here as the Empress. Brutally honest with yourself about what you need spiritually in order to be happy, to transform, to get on the aligned path that is right for you. The next, whatever this star represents. This could be success in business, success in love, success with a creative project, whatever it is, all right? We have here the beautiful 9 of Pentacles. So, this spiritual transformation has a lot to do with your own self-esteem. I read Pentacles not just as the money, but also as your self-esteem. And the 9 of Pentacles is about our independence. So there's something here also about you really following the beat of your own drum. That's also the Aquarius here. And leaving behind the Death card, things that don't serve you spiritually anymore and that may be holding you back subconsciously, consciously, whatever, from greater enhanced well-being, self-esteem, and also your ability to manifest the moolah. All right. So these are very interesting energies. It's a lot about, I feel, tuning into spirit, tuning into the energy of this transformation. This is, to Hangman for me, is a lot about being in this kind of spiritual cocoon. It's a very protective place. But notice that in this deck, the zipper's coming down, right? She's about to burst out of this protective energy and move align with a new star path for herself. The new next destined path that will bring more independence, more riches, more, satisfaction, personal satisfaction. So this is big time period for you to really start looking at some of those things, and see what you need. It's really about what you need to let go of. That's what I'm feeling, because this came out first. All right. Because even the Empress can be I'm holding on to stuff I don't need, right? Because we know the Empress grows a child, right? So it can be she's holding, right? She's holding things. So this to me is about letting go of some things that, they're not serving you anymore, for sure. There is a new light-filled path ahead, also physically lighter as well. This shift you're going to make spiritually is also going to shift your physical vibration. You're going to actually feel lighter. And some of you may really be tapping into, if this pertains to you, tapping into this kind of natural weight loss by letting go of some heavy spiritual stuff, which will translate into also physically letting go of some stuff you don't need to carry anymore also. All right, Leo, let's see what's going on for you September 10th through the 18th. Venus is moving into your 4th house of home. Venus and Scorpio. All right, Leos, what do we have going on for you? We have your energy, the Queen of Wands, right away. And we have the World. Wow. And that has, of course, your energy in it also, and Scorpio energy. So this week, these next, 10th to the 18th, we have this strong energy of, chapters getting ready to wrap up. All right. And that full moon, of course, is coming on the 20th. This represents the 21st. So I think by the 21st, there is going to be some major news, a major wrapping up of a cycle in your life. This is very personal because your energy is showing up here right away. This could be to do with a home matter because of the Venus going into your 4th house of home, and Scorpio being represented in the World card also. So could be something big going on there. Yeah, look at this. We got the Knight of Pentacles, which is real estate energy for me. The Two of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So we have something wrapping up here. Wow. And we have another card wrapping up with the Ten of Wands. All right. This is interesting. You could be dealing with, of course, you're in the world card, Leo, but we also have Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus represented in the world. There has been a situation of long standing. This is probably to do with a very personal connection. It could be romantic. It doesn't have to be. It could be related to family because the Venus going into that fourth house. But there is a very close connection here. There's something here about that really coming into focus for you from the 10th to the 18th and as we get to even the 21st with this. There is a cycle ending, the Ten of Wands here. There is energy that needs to close out and be shifted. All right, now, because the Ten of Wands is coming after the Two of Cups, and because we have the World over here, this suggests to me that more than likely you're going to make some important decision about ending some sort of association with a particular individual. So again, could be, and it's a bond that's been there for a while because the Knight of Pentacles is there. So it probably has deep roots. With the World card, it could even have deep roots into other worldly incarnations, like other past lives, if you believe in that. But there is something here where it cannot go any farther. All right. I think you make the decision because you're showing up first, but it is possible that somebody else makes the decision that this isn't going to go anywhere. And the cycle must come to a close, whatever this is. Because the other thing, too, is with the Ten of Wands, she's very burdened down here. Also, she cannot see in front of her face. And even in the regular tarot, the Ten of Wands, you can't see in front of your face. So this situation that isn't really going anywhere with this is also blocking your future. It's blocking you from being able to move forward in some way. So we have two cards of endings, World and Ten of Wands. And we got ghosts in the closet back there. Something was, I don't know what that was. There's definitely a ghost in the closet. So this is, in my opinion, Leo, I think the writing's going to be on the wall, so to speak, about some major situation in your life. That at least at this time, you're going to start to see the hints from the universe that this is unlikely to go any farther. Others of you, what may be happening is somebody may be moving out of your life. This could be a child, this could be a lover, this could be a roommate, whatever. That's possible also. Again, wrapping up a cycle of living with this particular individual. So it just depends on your personal situation. But there is definitely something coming to a close that you're going to be really focused in on shifting out of your life. And I would say, if you're having trouble with that, if you don't want that to happen, what we resist persists. There is a natural energy of closure here. It doesn't mean the thing is over forever. It just means, at least right now, this isn't going anywhere. I mean, even the Knight of Pentacles, he's stopped in his tracks, right? It's like he's not moving. So whatever this is with this person, it's not going to go forward. It's unlikely, at least at this juncture. It's gone as far as it could go in whatever it is. And sometimes we just have to let things go, and what will be, will be. And if something is supposed to manifest from that later on or at a different time, it will. So there's something there also, I feel, about trusting the energies and ultimately also trusting yourself. All right, Virgo, let's see what we have going on for you. September 10th through the 18th. Venus in your third house of communications. All right, Virgos. The Knight of Wands, nice. And the King of Pentacles, there's your energy. Okay, so it seems like there's going to be a very swift movement. I got to pull more cards of something near and dear to your heart. So there could be a passionate gateway, shall we say, with the jumping through the hoop here. All right, so a big heartfelt transformation with the Knight of Wands that happens very swiftly. All right, Knight of Wands is about fast movement forward. Trial by fire, maybe. Now the Slowpoke, the Knight of Pentacles. The King of Cups. And the Chariot. Okay, wow. Very interesting. So, something that has been stuck for a while, the Knight of Pentacles, is going to move forward at a very rapid pace. And we even have rapidity over here with the Chariot. Now, you could be dealing with a Cancer because we have the King of Cups here. This is also Cancer energy. Of course, you could also be dealing with Pisces or Scorpio. Or this is just some sort of, really intense emotional situation that you have been wanting to shift. Knight of Wands can also have something to do with actually moving home. Knight of Pentacles could be some sort of, and even your own energy can be some sort of real estate situation, home energy that's gotten kind of, especially Knight of Pentacles, stuck, and we're ready to move forward. Chariot can also be about movement forward. So we have energy here of finally moving forward on, whatever this Knight of Pentacles means for you, whether it's a home situation, real estate matter, some sort of money situation, like with manifesting employment, especially a new career path. That's possible with this over here. This can also be something to do with a water sign if you have been kind of waiting to really connect with them in an intimate way, especially with the Knight of Wands here. You could finally see that happening. Like there could have been a delay, like they were traveling, you were traveling, or you were separated for some reason. They had family things, Knight of Pentacles, to deal with. They had maybe home things to deal with. Finally, the two of you can get together, if you know what I'm saying, and have, a passionate reunion. That's possible also for some of you. But this is very good. Even if we just look at the King of Cups as energy, there is very positive emotional movement forward, and feeling fired up and excited about finally something getting underway. So this is very, very good energy, Virgo. And, Chariot's excellent. Triumph and success. Sometimes Chariot can also be about making a choice of a certain direction to go in. So there may be a decision that comes out of this week's energy, and maybe that decision is going to come to a head for you, especially if it's about a personal matter like romance. At that full moon in Pisces of your 7th house, which is here's the 7 over here with the Chariot. Now that's not anything bad. It just means that you're going to make a choice. Yeah, you know what? I really want to go with this water sign. I don't want to be alone anymore. It could be like that type of a choice. But this is very good. Very good. Finally, things seem to be popping. You're showing up here as well, which suggests to me there is a lot of significant energy here since you're showing up in the reading. And really, that's some really good energy. I also feel if you are involved with a water sign, I like the Knight. It's not that I don't like the Knight of Pentacles. But there is something here where this person is stable and secure. All right. Like they are serious. They have good intentions. There's nothing here that suggests otherwise from these energies. So, and if you're dealing with a water sign in a romantic sense, or even if it's a personal business connection, they want the situation to move forward with you, Virgo. They want you on their team. So for some of you, it could be something like that as well. I just feel like there's probably some very good news that's going to be coming to you by the end of this forecast period. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on for you. September 10th through the 18th, Venus is in your second house of show me the money. All right, let's see what we have for you. Libras, what's going on? We have the Star, beautiful. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So we have Aquarius energy. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We have passion. We have enthusiasm. With the Star here, we have your fifth house being highlighted where Jupiter and Saturn are currently transiting. We have energies of creativity, tuning into your heart space, the fifth house with the Star. So I think that this could be a very, very creative week for you. This could be a week where you begin with the Queen of Wands. You initiate some sort of exciting new project, the next, thing that's on the path of your destiny, the Star card here. There could be some publicity that comes to you this week, very possibly, especially if you have your own business or something to do with a creative project, publicity in that sense. Let's pull some more energies, but this is very, very good. Very nice energies here. Let's see. What else we have? We have the Tower. Okay. We have the Six of Swords. And we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. So, interesting. The Tower is not always bad. This is what I feel. I feel that you guys are giving birth in a very surprising way to some sort of new mental, emotional, and creative reality in your life. The Tower is the linchpin energy, so it is about surprise. It's about things suddenly shifting. But the energies around are not bad. The Queen of Wands, and then we also have a Six of Swords here, which is troubles passing away, and we're moving on. And we are moving on very quickly and passionately to something exciting with the Knight of Wands here. So I just feel like you're going to have some sort of epiphany. That's the Tower energy. It's that lightning fast recognition of this is where my heart wants to go, Libra. My heart is on some sort of new creative path, entrepreneurial path with the Queen of Wands. New direction, maybe you want to move in, literally, like moving home is very possible with the Knight of Wands. I'm not saying you're moving this week, but you may have that epiphany. You may have that realization. If I want to really be happy on some sort of new path for myself and feel reborn, I got to move out of this place where I'm at. Because both of these energies are about movement. The Six of Swords, of course, more the mental letting go, and the Knight of Wands actually physically moving to a new place. So we had very interesting energies here, Libras. I think you're going to be alert to just these any sort of downloads that you're getting, inspired downloads. Spend some time if you can. They can come at any time, those types of lightning flash insights. But if you're doing some sort of creative work, they may come then. They may come if you spend some time journaling or doing artwork or something like that. Possible. It could be when you're out in nature, taking a walk, or by water with the Star card that, suddenly you get that epiphany. My God, I'm just getting this feeling like, my God, why didn't I think of that sooner? Why am I still stuck in this place, in this situation? Some of you, it could be that you really want to move on from some sort of work situation. Maybe this could be the epiphany of, my new path is going to be where I can feel more free because I need to retire. Some of you may have that insight this week as well. Just depends on your personal situation. Some of you, it's going to be that, the sudden realization, hey, I could start doing this as a business and I would really love it and I would be good at it, and it would, give me, if I, can put a lot of energy and time and effort into it, it could give me the freedom that I want in my life, financially, mentally, emotionally. There is something here about freedom. I'm really feeling this. There's something going on with this energy about freeing yourself from This is not bad energy over here, though. So this is whatever you're freeing yourself from. Of course, it's going to be different for everybody, but that's something more to do, I feel like, with some sort of new destined path that you have been tuning into and know that you need to move on. So I think you're already aware of that, but the way you're going to go about doing that is the thing that's going to be the epiphany this week. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. So interesting energies here, Libra. So Scorpio, you have Venus going into your sign. Oh my goodness. And the moon will be in your sign on the 10th and 11th. So wow, those are good days to really put yourself out there. Whenever Venus transits our own sign, it can bring us usually just that feel-good factor. We can be more attractive to others. We can manifest usually a little more easily. So you want to take advantage of that energy. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you. September 10th to the 18th. We got a 9 of Pentacles and we have the 6 of Wands. Wow, Scorpio, we have energies of independence. We have energies of fertility, the 9 of Pentacles. I mean, look how lush and luscious she looks here with her fruit basket, her cornucopia. This is, of course, 9 of Pentacles, the money, right? Because we're independent, we can take care of ourselves. The 6 of Wands, some sort of victory and success. 6 of Wands in this deck is very joyful, very joyous. And with the hummingbird, the throat chakra, having something beautiful manifest in your life that makes you feel very good to the point where you just want to sing about it, like to the whole world. Shout it from the rooftops, make good use of that throat chakra and let everybody know. So this is about ease, about flow, about feeling grateful also for all the abundance in your life with this 9 of Pentacles. But there could be some good money news coming in. Very, very possible over the next time period, the 10th through the 18th. All right, let's see what else we have. Money news. Here's the 10 of Pentacles. The 4 of Swords. And the moon. Oh, that big full moon is a-coming. That's that full moon. Okay. In Pisces on the 20th. So, wow. So we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 10. I feel like there is going to be something manifesting, something big manifesting with your finances. I think it's going to come by the full moon. It's here. All right. The full moon in Pisces, that's your 5th house of, love, romance, creativity, entrepreneurship, investments, like investing in the stock market. So there does seem there's going to be some news coming in, especially if you're an entrepreneur. There could be some really, really strong success coming in for you in your business by that Pisces full moon. Let's see. The other possibility with this also is the good news could have something to do with selling real estate and buying something. Selling and buying. I'm feeling more though that you're going to make it, you've either made a decision to sell something and you get the offer on your home. I'm not really feeling you're buying it. This is, now again, it's a general reading, but I'm feeling like it's more somebody's buying your thing. Or if it's not, they're buying your home, they're buying your entrepreneurial services, something like that. 6 of Wands is also literary success. So for those of you who are writers, writers, we write alone in a room, right? Here's the independent energy. There could be some very nice manifestation in terms of the finances with a particular literary endeavor. That's possible. This is what I feel though about this 10 of Pentacles. Whatever financial situation is manifesting, is coming to a natural energetic conclusion at this full moon, you need to sleep on any decisions of what you do with that money. All right? Because the 4 of Swords is here. So you may think, and because Mercury's also going to go retrograde on the 27th. So you may think you're going to use that money in a XYZ way, but you are probably going to do something a little different with it. And there may be something else that comes out of the shadows, out of the woodwork, so to speak, over the next 4 weeks. So by the time we get to your birthday and Mercury's out of retrograde, I bet you'll have a different thing in mind as to what you're going to do with that possible financial situation that's manifesting for you. All right. So hold your horses. If there is anything that manifests financially for you, don't go rushing into making decisions about it. Sit with it. It could also be that if you're selling that home, you get the offer, but it's not going to close for another, 4 weeks. It's very possible. All right. So there's maybe something going on with that. But this is very, very good energy. Very, very good energy, Scorpio. All right, Saggies, let's see what we have going on for you. September 10th through the 18th, Venus is creeping into your 12th house of the subconscious, behind the scenes. There goes Ariel into her little 12th house back there behind the scenes. All right, let's see what we have for you. Sagittarius, what is going on? We got the lovers. We got some Gemini going on. And we have the Page of Swords. Okay. So we have some sort of communication from a partner, from a loved one. This can just be somebody you're really close to. It does not have to be romantic, business partner, creative partner. Page of Swords. Some intel coming in. Let's see what else we have. So somebody maybe you've been waiting to hear from. Finally, you hear from them in this time period. Let's see what else. This could also be starting some sort of communications project, sales project, networking project, teaching project. Another Page of Pentacles. And I was doing the money symbol before. I guess I was like feeling that. The Sun, beautiful. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, look at all this mental energy going on here. So we have something that it seems like is starting here. All right, now it's in its early stages because of the 2 pages here. It could also have something to do with your children. All right, especially if you have twins. I'm feeling some of you, there's a twin situation going on here. There could be something going on with your children's education. There's nothing bad here. I mean, the Sun card is here. This could also be some sort of news about twins. If you have been trying to get pregnant, if your extended family has been trying to get pregnant, there's something here. I feel like there could be a twin announcement happening in the family because we have the card for children over here. We have 2 children and we have the twins. So Queen of Swords. So there could be some sort of paperwork to do with your children. That's top of mind in this time period. Some sort of legal matter. There could be a custody thing going on as well. Some sort of paperwork to sort out about that. There's nothing bad here. All right. We have the Sun, beautiful energy. So something seems to be working out very well for your children, with your children. Now let's discuss, love life here also. Okay. So if you are just starting a romance, especially with a Gemini or air sign, or even a Leo, this is early days. It's real early days. It might benefit you to just find out a little bit more information. All right. The Page of Pentacles can be about digging a little deeper and finding out some solid intel, solid information, like the facts, the figures. I think what you're going to find out is pleasant because the Sun is here. But I think it's a good idea just to make sure. You can see this Queen of Swords. She has her looking glass here. She's like really scoping it out. To really balance your head, Queen of Swords, with your heart, the Leo. All right. To get the full picture of what exactly this situation is. Now, again, there's nothing bad here, but it is early with the pages. This is not an established situation yet. Unless that's what you have in your life. But for those of you, if this is somebody new, that's what I'm feeling from this energy. Now, if you are embarking upon some sort of creative project, again, it's new, very good energy. Dig deeper. There's more information to find out. Put your heart and soul into it. You've got great energy here for making strong progress, especially on some sort of communications writing project from September 10th to the 18th with this energy here. So this can also be some sort of, legal paperwork for some of you that could make you very, very happy. May not necessarily have to do anything with kids, but it could also be, like I said, some sort of custody agreement, something like that. But this is very good energies that are here, Sagittarius. But I would just say, again, energies are good, but don't get too carried away yet. Unless it's your own creative project, then really push it out, push the boat out with this Sun card here. But if you're dealing with a new relationship, just, kind of take your time. All right. Again, nothing bad here, but take your time. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for you. Venus is moving into your 11th house of hopes and wishes and dreams. And we're going to look at your time period from September 10th through the 18th. What is going on in Capricorn world? For the Cappies, what's happening? We got some Virgo. We have the Hermit. And we have the Chariot. Wow. Alrighty. Well, we know Cancer energy here. Virgo season. This is great. And of course, this time period, the 10th through the 18th, brings us right to the crest, right before that full moon in Pisces. I think there's going to be some sort of wish fulfillment that's on its way for you. Some sort of success. We got these two major arcanas. By the end of Virgo season, some new path opening up for you. Some new success with this Chariot. It could be some sort of relationship, because here's the Hermit alone. Cancer's your 7th house of relationships. So there could be some movement. Those of you who've been wanting to manifest a relationship, there could be some new possibility coming in for you. Like, we got to pull more energy. So that's possible. But whatever this is, if you've also been spiritually kind of doing your thing, if you've been alone, working on a project, especially some sort of creative project, business project, you could see great success coming to you. I think by that full moon. All right, let's see what else we have. It takes us a little, there's the Pisces full moon. There's the Hangman. We have the 9 of Wands. You've been working hard. Another number 9. And the 8 of Wands. Beautiful. Something wonderful is manifesting for you. Beautiful. These are great energies. Great energies. Your hard work is going to be rewarded, Capricorn. All right. It will. This is not a time to give up. This is a time to keep going. I know you're kind of like a little tired. You got the 9 of Wands here. And you may need a tiny bit more rest, tiny bit more, the 10th through the 18th. So if you need a little nap, just make sure you get to bed a little earlier. Take a nap in the afternoon if you need to. But this is a big spiritual shift also that's going on for you because of the Pisces and the Virgo, right? And look, major arcana is showing up here. So there has been something you've been incubating. I liken the Hangman to a cocoon, suspended animation, but look, it's about to be revealed. The universe is about to reveal to you some very nice energy of, sorry, my throat, the allergies, manifesting here beautiful success. All right, revealing to you that your hard work is about to pay off. And, this has been a little bit of a spiritual trial, so to speak, because it has required all of your patience, all of your spiritual fortitude, and all of your Capricornian work ethic to make this thing happen. And here it comes. And the other thing I'm feeling with this 8 of Wands is it's not just going to be the one thing. It's going to be perhaps multiple things. 8 of Wands is, of course, a lot of fast-moving energy. It is, of course, a lot of different things. It can be different things manifesting all at once. You can see in this deck, she is getting carried away here with all of these beautiful parachutes. She's flying high. And even the Chariot is very fast-moving, flying high energy as well. So there is some things, I think, that are manifesting here You just got to keep doing what you're doing. Keep the faith. Hold on. And I think some very, very good news is going to pop for you at that Pisces full moon by the end of this forecast period. So there will be, you can see this person has a fishing pole. There will be a fish at the end of your line. Some sort of, probably more than one with this Eight of Wands. So get ready. Get ready, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you. Venus has just moved into your 10th house of career and calling. So there could be some money manifesting while Venus is in your 10th house of career. All right, let's see. September 10th through the 18th, what do we have going on for you, Aquarius? We have the Pisces full moon, the Hangman. And we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. All right. So we have a very emotional decision happening, it seems. It could be coming, I mean, I gave this time period, the 10th through the 18th. Maybe I should have said the 10th through the 20th, because that is when the Pisces full moon is. This card's come out so many times, no matter how many times I've shuffled this deck for all these readings today. But we have the Eight of Cups. We have moving on from a situation. Now, I got to pull more cards. This energy, Pisces is your second house of money. So there could be a release of an expenditure of money, some sort of money news, news about your career in some respect in terms of your income source. You could be leaving behind, something that doesn't make you feel too good about yourself anymore either. Second house is not just the money. Second house is also our self-esteem, our self-worth. So you could be with this Eight of Cups saying, you know what, I don't need this in my life anymore. I've tried to make it work. I've put up with it and put up with it and put up with it, because the Hangman can also be about a sacrifice, but I can't do this anymore. So some of you may be making that decision to, move on from an emotional situation that didn't change. You wanted it to change. It didn't change for whatever reason. King of Cups, look, more water. And it was costing you. It was costing you a high price. Two of Swords, look at making the decision. And that's your air energy. Again, a 2. This has something to do, I think, with your self-esteem. And the Emperor. The Emperor. Large, in charge. This Emperor has no self-esteem dramas in their life. They are large, in charge, proud, interesting, and of course they rule their world. It's the Emperor. It's also Aries energy, but all right. You could be dealing with a water sign, also the King of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is what I am feeling. This is what I'm feeling from this energy. We end with a very powerful energy that is very self-assured, very assertive, knows what it wants, goes after it, feels good about themselves, this Emperor. King of Cups energy, even if we don't read it as a person, we just read it as an energy. There can just be a little bit, I feel like there was probably some sort of emotional delusion, maybe even mental, illusions, because of the Two of Swords that's here, which is about denial. We don't want to see something. Even in this deck, she has the grass like covering her eyes. It's probably about a personal connection, because the two birds here, we had the Eight of Cups over here, right? So, and in this deck, especially, everybody's paired up, but then the ladybug walks on alone. So it's probably about a personal relationship of some kind. Family, friend, romantic, business partner, whatever it is. But there was some delusions. King of Cups can be, a little foggy thinking, fogginess. I don't want to see it. Even the Hangman, because it's associated with Pisces, and Neptune rules Pisces. Again, that fog, that illusion, delusions, I don't want to deal with it type energy, right? So this is coming to a head by that full moon. And it really comes down to making an empowered decision that is based on what you truly want and need and what you deserve. The Emperor. I think there's likely to be a situation that really is front and center. We know that full moons, and here it's the Pisces, full moons bring out the crazy, bring out the drama, bring out the intensity. And there's going to be something that's going to, again, this is the linchpin energy for me, that King of Cups. There's going to be an emotional situation. You're not going to be able to sweep it under the rug anymore. You're going to face it. You're going to face it squarely, and you're going to make a decision, Emperor, finally. And it's going to be a decision that has your best interests at heart. All right? Because like I said, I think that you have been turning a blind eye. You maybe even sacrificed your own needs and played second fiddle, perhaps, with a situation. No more. No more. No more. Moving on, getting clear, making that decision, getting off the fence, and owning it. Owning your decision and being proud of the decision that you're going to make for your own well-being. All right, Pisces, let's see what's happening for you. September 10th through the 18th energies. Full moon coming on the 20th in your sign. Venus has just moved into your 9th house of the big picture of your life. So lots going on for you. Pisces, what is going on? We have a 4 of Pentacles and a 7 of Pentacles. All right, so we have some financial energy showing up here. So particularly about savings and investments, what's of value to you. There may be some reevaluation of that. There could be a reevaluation of where you live, how you live, who you live with, because the 4 of Pentacles, especially in this deck, you notice she has She has a house over her heart. So there is something going on with that. Let's pull some more energy. So, 7 of Coins is about assessment. Where are we at thus far? Are we happy with our investment in where we're living, how we're living, who we're living with? Or does something need to change? Because the 4 of Pentacles doesn't really like change. It likes to hold on to things. But this 7 of Pentacles is saying, right? Does there need to be a change? Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. There may need to, look at all these pentacles. There may need to be a change. Let's see. 7 of Wands, busting loose, busting free. And the Page of Wands. Okay. So, Pisces, you're really going to be moving toward, I think, an important decision at that full moon on the 20th. And it very much involves your finances, and particularly finances having to do with home and family because of the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles showing up. Somebody wants to bust loose and free. The 7 of Wands is here. The Page of Wands, which is about forming some sort of strategy, starting on some sort of new path as well, baby steps, as I like to say. And it's physical, so it's actually like physically starting to explore maybe other places you want to live, other places you'd like to invest your money. That's possible with these 2 energies as well. Other places you'd like to grow your money, other places where you would like to grow yourself, your own self. All right. So there's something here where, the 10s are about natural conclusions, something coming to a head, to an end. So I think a lot of you at that full moon, you really may say to yourself, I can't grow anymore here. I've grown as much as I could in this particular place, in this location, in this job, in this situation. If I really want to take my life to the next level, I've got to get a strategy going to figure out how I can satisfy that urge for freedom. All right? Because like I said, you can see here, he's busting loose. Now, for some of you, this may involve a personal relationship, especially with this deck. I chose the love deck for this. This deck I use a lot for love readings, for this particular weekly energies. Because of your full moon coming up, which is very emotional energy. A full moon in Pisces, emotions run very, very high. So, and you can see he has the word love written here, tattooed on his chest. So some of you, maybe feeling constrained by a relationship that, while it may be very stable, is maybe not giving you that sense of adventure, that sense of butterflies, that sense of even passion. Because here we have the 2 wands. So this could be, I've gotten kind of stuck in a rut with this particular relationship. And I really am feeling that itch to bust free for some passion. So that's possible for some of you. But it also could be, like I said, that particular way you're earning your living or the place where you're living is not giving you that sense of creativity, the wands, the passion. You're not feeling it anymore. And you can see she's sitting on top of the tree here. So again, this coordinates with Venus going into your 9th house of the bigger picture of your life. She's looking at the bigger picture of her life, the apple orchard of her life. What has borne fruit? What is not going to bear fruit? We're coming to the end of a situation. So I think you're going to have an important decision to make. The urge really here is to feel freer and more passionate. But investigate. You see the Page of Wands is here with his little magnifying glass. Don't make any rash moves. I know emotions will run high at your full moon, but use this week and a half to really investigate where this urge, this need for greater passion is coming from. Because you don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? It may just be that if you have a partner, maybe you can work it out. I mean, this is not bad energy over here. So you know what I'm saying? Don't get rid of something that actually is good and stable for maybe a temporary thrill or because you got itchy feet. Investigate that a little more thoroughly. Maybe you'll decide, yeah, you know what? I do got to get out of here, whether it's the relationship or the place you're living. But don't push it and don't rush it yet. Take the time. Because also, Mercury's going to go retrograde on the 27th, only a week after that full moon. You're going to have a rethink anyway about this situation in the month of October. So take it slow. Don't make any rash moves, and really figure out what you need that's gonna, light you up again. All right. This, like I said, this can just be, I've just got to shake things up in my world a different way. It doesn't mean I have to give up something stable to do that. All right. Okay. You got what I'm saying, Pisces. So thank you so much for watching your weekly-ish tarot horoscope video for September 10th through the 18th. I mean, really, a lot of us, we went through to the full moon in Pisces. So that's going to be a very interesting time. So I hope you guys have a great week ahead. Stay tuned to the channel. There'll be more videos coming very shortly. So make sure that you hit that bell, you're subscribed, all of that. So hopefully you'll get all the notifications that you need. So I love you guys very, very much. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that you have a great September 10th through the full moon in Pisces. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing, what's going on for you. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.